Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go! Set! Ready?
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To the air with McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And some space here. Jonathan Taylor. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cowboy 18 Cardinal. Ready?
And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
This defense for the Pats, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. That's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Ready? 60 Eagle. Ready?
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides to a halt inside the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Puka Nacua, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
77.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, you look at this Patriots defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Willis looks to pass it here. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Ready.
They do go for this. Here's Willis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Ready, go! Cowboy 80!
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Cougar 19, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Come on. 19.
Willis looking to throw it. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
2nd and a couple.
18, 70 Lions. Come 19, come 19. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Willis out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football, as they've got it with 4th down and 1.
Got it. Ready? Set. 70 Timberwolf. Hut, hut.
That one caught. It's Horton. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Warrior 70.
Willis looking to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Anderson. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready. Bronco 80. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Gibbs on the toss left. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost.
$19 Light, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, go.
3rd and goal, Willis. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Quinn Johnston, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Bills 7.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Check go.
Throwing is McCarthy. He finds his man, complete. It's Stevenson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense because, to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's McCarthy. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Here is 3rd down and 4.
60 Maverick, 60. Come on. Set. Cougar Warrior, 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready. Viking 18. Cougar 19. 70 range. 70 range. Ready, go. Ready.
Looking to throw McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. He'll try to do it himself. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with a football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Let's pop.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
70 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Kill, turn up.
To throw, here's Willis. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Ready? Hawks 70, Hawks.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he spins past him and into space. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, that's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 40 seconds to go, that's, you'd think, time enough to try to mount a drive should they decide to do so. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take
From
over
the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Smash, smash. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This is 2nd and 8.
Dragon 60. Set. Go.
Willis finds Gibbs on the check down. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Willis. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
60 Bobcat. Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now Willis to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
A final shot before break. McCarthy going to be taken in here by Nakua. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Let's go now.
Here's Willis. That's to the left side where he's got Naylor. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Now he'll tuck this and run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
A gain of 15 yards.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
They go play action with Willis. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So back at the midfield stripe now. They'll come up 2nd and long.
Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Hey, smash. Let go.
Willis. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Hiking 18. Watch your keep. 18 Pioneer. 18 Card.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
Play action. Here's Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Getting the ball to Anderson here on the out route. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. On the best plays you've got, to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. To the air with McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready?
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Now McCarthy. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside and break it inside. Really well run route.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. McCarthy going to throw again. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down.
17 yards.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18
Off the option, here's Taylor. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level. All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season. They got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
To number 84. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Ready.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal.
Buffalo, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
Taylor is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kicks away.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
7 Pirates, Viking 18, Warriors 70, Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap to Willis. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
That's good.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down.
Okay,
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70.
Willis headed left off the option. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
2nd and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Bronco, Bronco 80. Let go.
Willis will look to throw it. Open man, and it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. Jonathan Taylor. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jonathan Taylor, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Patriots strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
Down. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattlers. Mustang 9. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, here's Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Rig alert. Nike, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Willis looking to throw it. That one complete to Naylor.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
10 at the 46-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 19, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Huh. Let go.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Okay, break.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go. Huh.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's 2nd down.
Dragon 60. 70. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go. Ready.
Throwing, Willis. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
No gain on the play.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Shut up. 19 Lions. Ready.
Willis to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready? Set. Cougar 19. Go. Go.
Gibbs is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Ready?
Robinson will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up.
And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. Here we go, set. 19 Lion. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Pass complete to Taylor. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
For a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 9.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's got this down to the 35.
Taylor. It's a gain of 16 yards.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is how this game comes to a close. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a chip shot, but still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while, you'd have to think.